Push, push, push. 1%. And here we go. Yes. Hello. Hey there. If you have randomly stumbled onto this video, let me quickly introduce myself and our community. I'm Linguist Bro. I'm the raid leader and the community leader of PuG Kings. We are an EU-based raiding community in World of Warcraft. We have been active since Shadowlands, and right now we have around 1800 members. We have been doing normal and heroic and mythic raids every single season. But this time I wanted to make a quick recap of Season 2 of The War Within, because this season was very big for us. We have done so many things. Well, first of all, for the first time in our history, we have achieved cutting edge. And we did not do it the easy way. So what's the easy way, you might ask? Well, that's getting a saved lockout just for Gallywix and skipping all other bosses. But no, we went through every single boss one by one. We spent hours and hours and hours on, pulling, and then we finally killed all of them. And let me tell you, some of them were even harder than Gallywix. Let's start with Sprocket. Sprocket gave us a really hard time, and that's not because the boss was hard. I mean, it was hard, but the main problem was I had to become the IT tech support guy for anyone joining our raid, and then help them set up their weak auras, their add-ons, the MRT nodes, and it was painful. It was just painful. And since we are PuG raiding all the time, that meant around 30 minutes to an hour of tech support every single time we tried to raid Sprocket, and it was very frustrating. And then I believe it took us around 142 pulls to kill Sprocket down. But if we hadn't done tech support, I would say it could have taken us much fewer pulls than that. But we did it. Sprocket died after a couple weeks. After Sprocket, we went to One-Armed Bandit. I'm not gonna talk much about One-Armed Bandit. It was way easier than Sprocket. We didn't spend that much time on it, and I believe after 2 raiding days it was down. So it was a fun and easy boss. Not that challenging. After Bandit, we went on to Mugzee, which was for us the actual and raid boss. It was very difficult, it was very painful. We only got 1 kill on Mugzee, and it was a clutch kill. I even didn't believe we were going to kill it. You can check the VOD on my channel. I just did not believe the boss was going to die, because by the end of the pull, the tanks were dead, I was dead, so many people were dead, but the Giga Chads in the raid, they pulled through and they killed the boss. And I believe it overall took 221 pulls to kill Mugzee, and it was, I believe, the biggest achievement we had this raiding tier. And after Mugzee, we finally reached Gallywix, the official and raid boss. And surprisingly, Gallywix wasn't that bad. It wasn't that challenging. It only took 142 pulls. That's the exact pull count as Sprocket, and around 100 pulls fewer than Mugzee. And honestly, the boss design felt a little off. Phase 1 was harder than Phase 2, which is usually not the case with difficult bosses or end raid bosses. Normally the difficulty ramps up as you go through the fight, but that was not the case. In Gallywix, there were 3 specific timings that made the boss harder, and then it was like a spike of difficulty. Then the difficulty went back to being normal, like somewhat challenging. If you have killed the boss, you know the timings I mean. It's the one that you have to move very fast during Phase 1 with the canisters, because it overlaps with the laser frontal. And the second difficulty spike was the during the intermission, when the ads come down, that you have to immediately kill CC and interrupt them, and that happens one more time. And if you do not die during those 3 difficulty spikes, the boss dies because everything else is very chill. But it was still a fun fight. I would say it was a fun fight. I had fun doing it. I am incredibly proud, not just of getting cutting edge, but of everyone who was part of this, journey. Whether they helped with just a few pulls, or they spent hours and hours and hours and days, and they grinded with us for the bosses. Like, I'm so happy that we got to this point as a community. Thanks everyone for joining. You guys make this happen. I am incredibly proud of our community. The second biggest thing we have done this season is our add-on. I built a custom add-on called PuG Kings, the same name as our community. We have been testing this add-on in Season 2, and it is going to be fully ready in Season 3. As a PuG raid leader, my biggest pain was quickly evaluating players beyond just damage and healing meters. So I made this add-on that tracks the mechanical performance of each player for each boss and also the whole raid. So what does it track? It tracks interrupts, it tracks add damage, if you're attacking the adds. It tracks avoidable damage, meaning that are you avoiding the damage that you should avoid, or soaking mechanics, like if there is a soaking mechanic that somebody needs to go and soak, if you do that you get bonus points. And then any other boss specific mechanics that you can think of, like for example, Gallywix have bombs that you need to pick up and throw. If you do that, you get bonus points. So the goal of this add-on is to encourage players to do good stuff and discourage for them from doing bad stuff. And it mostly works because it creates a leaderboard per boss that everyone can also see. So I can give shout outs to top performance, saying that, hey, you guys did amazing job, this person did amazing job with the mechanics, with interrupts and so on. And also offer feedback if somebody's struggling, if there are players in the raid who cannot do the mechanics, especially certain mechanics. I can give feedback, I can tell them what to do, why they are failing this boss, and eventually if I have to remove someone, they always know why they are being removed. I try to be as forgiving as I can. Like, I don't mind if you had a couple mistakes or if you didn't perform really well last week. You're always, you can always join our raid. Next time, the next week that we raid, you can always join. And overall, this add-on has been a lifesaver for me. And if you want to test it out, you can download it from CurseForge, or you can find the link down below. And let me know what you think. The final thing I would like to mention is that we established our community guild this season as well. It's something we are really proud of. Some of our members wanted to contribute more to the community and have a space where they could truly feel they belong. So we created this guild as a home for anyone who wants to be more involved. So they can talk with our members more, they can join the raids more often, they can contribute to maybe getting like guild achievements as a community. And our guild is open to everyone. If you are looking for a friendly, chill, educational environment where you can raid and learn the bosses, learn the mechanics, improve yourself every week, our guild is for you. You can join, you can search for our guild from the community or guild searcher and apply. Or if you see me online in the game, you can just ask me. Everyone's welcome to join. And now let's talk about Season 3. What are we going to do Season 3? Well, in Season 3, we are going to keep doing what we do best. We are going to clear normal and heroic raids every week. We are going to push into mythic raiding again. We will, select the best of the best that we can find from our community. Then we will probably rotate some members as well, some players as well. But we are going to at least farm, clear the easy mythic bosses and then push into harder bosses. And who knows, maybe we will get cutting edge way earlier this time, and maybe we will get it with you. You might be part of the raiding group that we will get cutting edge with. We always love to see new faces in our community, So feel free to join our community in game. And that's it for the recap. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, sub, or drop a comment below. I will see you guys in Season 3. Take care.